Yeah, it's probably the easiest way to get to Philly from Lancaster area if you really think about it.
It's cheap too. It's $20 for one-way ticket.
Now, Mark,
I don't even know what they had.
Does that same train, does it run all the way out to Mount Joy, right?
Yeah, and E-Town, I can walk to the train station from my house.
Wow.
It's very close to Funk Brewing. It's kind of, if you go out the back door there at Funk Brewing and just walk straight, you'll walk right into the station.
See, I don't know. I don't know that I realized it went out to E-Town.
Yeah, it runs right through E-Town, Mount Joy.
Now, have you ever trained, Jim?
We used to do the light rail when we would go to Orioles games. We would park at Timonium Mall and do the light rail. And I haven't done the light rail or any train in a number of years. Like usually when I'm going to Philly, I just if I'm going to Phillies or any sporting event down there, I just always plan extra time to drive down. It's not a bad drive to the stadium. If I had like jury duty or something down into the center city and stuff, I'd probably do the train there.
I think there's a stop pretty close to City Hall.
I think it's right there because I think it's maybe like a block away because I think Mrs. Big Jim had to do federal jury duty down there one time.
When we did the Phillies game last Thursday when I was not on the show, the ride back there was a massive accident on 76 and it took us 2.5 hours to get from the stadium to the turnpike. And then there was that accident on 222.
Oh, dude.
I was just like, I'm not doing anything tonight.
So,
I'm just going to collapse when I get home.
That's the worst. One time, I went out when my dad was out west, PA. I went out and we got on the turnpike at Somerset. And literally within 3 minutes of getting back on the turnpike, all traffic went to like a parking lot. It was a rainy day, and that made it worse because it was pouring down rain, so you couldn't even get out of your car. But in one of the tunnels there was a motorcycle had wrecked, and unfortunately it was a fatal accident. So they had to get the coroner out into the tunnel, and yeah, I think we sat in the same place for I want to say it was at least 90 minutes.
Ugh.
Just didn't, and we were on the turnpike for literally less than 2 miles. It was immediately after, and it was just like, man, can I just turn around and go backwards? I'll pay whatever fee it is, and I'll just take Route 30 home or something. Yeah, that was horrible. That was absolutely horrible. Yeah, I can't. I hate traffic. I do hate traffic. Tuesday podcast, 3CT podcast. Welcome in. It is May the 9th. And
May the 9th be with you.
May the 9th be with you.
May the 9th.
I should start greeting every episode just during the month of May. May the 11th, May the whatever. But it's kind of appropriate that we stumbled into this discussion of a thing like the traffic and things that we don't like, because we've done a lot of like, you know, favorites or best or whatever stuff on the show. So this week I don't know what struck me and made me do this, but let's do some least favorites. So I have a bunch of random things here in the cup, and the least favorite. So like if it's like foods or things, like I would imagine, you know, probably ones that you've tried or things you've observed, but we'll start with this. Some wrestling, some not, but least favorite wrestling entrance music. Ryan, we'll start with you.
It's a great question. Boy. Thanks for the heads up about this topic. I could have had a few ideas.
Well, I did. Maybe. I mean, I gave you the run sheet.
Bret Hart.
Oh,
Mark.
oh, my least favorite, Sergeant Slaughter, hands down.
Oh, that one was rough.
Hated it.
Sarge.
I saw we're at a show and we're sitting up by the speakers, and they must have had him out 6 times, and all you heard was that freaking drum.
Because it was the snare
The
drum
drum
roll
roll,
and
right?
him just going, a 10, hut.
Yep,
Right?
That's exactly what it was. Yep.
Like,
That's awful.
I hate it. Hate it.
Matt, how about you?
This isn't just because we make fun of her. I have always hated Natty's entrance music.
Yeah.
It's like the piercing guitar, and then it's just like
It's
Awful.
like a bad remix of the Heart Foundation music.
right.
Sure is.
Yeah,
Yep.
no, I'm not the biggest fan of her theme. Mine would be Brie mode. No, just kidding.
Ah,
Oh, so this is different. This is a different Sergeant Slaughter theme, Mark. I thought it
That's
was
still pretty bad.
yeah. It's not.
Yeah.
It's still not good. Oh, I think this might be the one. I got to get through the YouTube. Mine, and I don't even know if you can consider it entrance music. But it's not really music in a way. But the right to censor.
oh, that was bad too.
That one to me just was
That beeping.
horrible. I know this one. Maybe I can't find. Let's see if I can find the drum roll theme. But maybe let's try this one. Oh, maybe third time's a charm. Nope. Maybe Mark's making it up. Maybe that wasn't Sergeant Slaughter's theme. No, I know which one you're talking about. But yeah, right to censor. Just the freaking emergency siren was horrible. Absolutely horrible. All right, next one here. Least favorite Juice. Juice, Ryan.
Clamato.
Ugh, that freaking made my hair stand up on my arms. Mark.
Cranberry. It's
Really?
good for your kidneys, but it's sour.
Oh, it's
Ooh,
sour.
sour.
Matt.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the straight cran. If you give me a cran grape or cran apple, I can tolerate that. But overall, least favorite, I would say, would be pear juice.
Ooh.
Oh, I don't know that I've if I've
I
ever
think
really.
you only use it if you're like dehydrated. Like,
Yeah.
no one just gets a nice glass of pear juice.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've
That'd be
never
good.
really.
I also don't care for a very pulpy OJ.
Ooh, see, I love a pulpy OJ.
I like it.
The
too.
more pulp, the better. I'll drink it through and I'll lick
Right.
my teeth off. I love it.
I love puppy OJ.
I love it, man. I love to drink and eat my orange juice.
That's
Absolutely,
awful.
absolutely.
And that's crazy because I'll eat 6 dozen orange slices. I don't care about
Yeah,
that.
no, I've always loved pulpy orange juice. There was, I forget what brand it was. Maybe Swiss made it. Had an orange juice back in the day that was like the thickest orange juice I've ever had.
Swiss orange drink was always my go-to.
Swiss
in
orange drink was
elementary
really
school.
good. Yeah, I mean, I would probably go cranberry. But to get one that has not been taken, like a red grape juice. Like if I'm gonna drink grape juice, I'd probably go with like the white grape.
You go white grape?
Yeah, I'm more of a white grape guy.
White.
Yeah. And I mean, I never really drink. I don't drink a lot of juice as it is.
A good Concord
yeah.
grape juice.
But I'm more of a if I'm getting juice, I'm either orange or apple. Really, those are my go-tos.
jungle juice.
I don't really drink the orange juice either. Like I normally would go for an orange drink or a Sunny Delight before I would
Light.
go for
It's to me, Sunny Delight was always just like I loved it as a kid, but I tried getting it. I don't know, a couple years
It's
ago.
the yoo-hoo of orange juice.
Yeah,
Oh.
100%. It really is. It really is.
It's a good mixer if you have like vodka.
Apparently,
and
they
Sunny
make like
D.
a hard Sunny D now.
I could be into that.
So, all right, least favorite pizza topping, and I'll go with like one that like you've had. So, like, I wouldn't I mean, unless you've like had anchovy and hate them, but like a lot of people be like, "Oh, I hate anchovies," they've never tried them. So least favorite, like that you've had.
But Jim, I think you can say that you hate anchovies and never try them and probably be right.
Probably. Have you ever? I mean, have you ever tried an anchovy?
I've never stuck my dick in a meat grinder, but I know I wouldn't enjoy that.
Okay, all right, but that's fair. That's fair.
Green peppers.
Really?
I hate pepper. I'm not a pepper guy at
I
all.
like it.
Okay, Mark.
Chicken.
Ah,
Chicken cubes on pizza. I don't like it at all.
Huh.
I do like anchovies. They're not bad, but I don't know if I've ever had them on pizza.
My stepdad likes them on pizza. Like I don't know.
anchovies or chicken?
Anchovies.
Okay. See,
Is it
I mean,
just
I
a salt thing?
Probably.
So salty.
see. I like a good buffalo or barbecue chicken pizza.
Heck yeah, man.
I'm kind of with Ryan. I do like green peppers, but when they put like the end where it's like the big fat round,
Yeah,
pieces,
that
and you have to like chew through them. And I know this might upset people in Stevens, PA, and I know it's a controversial topic, but I do not like pineapple on pizza.
Now, this is what I'll say about the pineapple on pizza thing. If you, and again, this isn't a shot at any person in particular, but if you get just a pineapple pizza, you're wrong. That should be outlawed.
Now, have you ever tried that, Jim? Because how do you know you don't like it?
Oh, I said when you gave your reasoning, I said that I retracted the rule that I had said. Okay, you were
Just
right.
saying that people's pizza order is wrong just seems a bit.
All right, next wrestling event we all get together, we will order one pineapple only pizza and try it.
All right, yeah, we'll do that.
That's
Like the traditional Hawaiian pizza, ham and pineapple. Like if it's there, I'll eat a slice. I will not order it. One thing, and I'll credit my friend Jason. Pineapple and pepperoni is I love the combination because it's like sweet and spicy. I freaking love it. I will get that regularly. Topping, my least favorite would probably be like hamburger. Like I know some people will get just
raw
like
hamburger.
Raw.
Raw
The old burger tartare on top of my pizza. I'm not really much a fan of that one. Like I like almost any meat on the like. I'll even get. I've even gotten chicken on like a regular sauce pizza, not just like buffalo chicken or barbecue chicken. But yeah, the ground beef on pizza is not.
Sauce wise, I do not like when it's Alfredo sauce. Not a fan of.
No, that's not really for me. I'll go regular red. I'll go the spicy red at Mod Pizza, which I know Ryan loves. Yeah, barbecue, buffalo, but yeah, the Alfredo, the white.
And I don't think they use an Alfredo on a white pizza. It's something different, correct?
Like a garlic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm fine with
Not
that.
Alfredo. Yeah, white pizza's good.
Yeah,
See, I've never been a white pizza guy.
Oh, I love white pizza, especially when you get a crab.
You know what Matt
pizza.
always said? If it ain't white, it ain't right.
I do always say that. It's a common phrase out of my mouth.
I should probably revisit it. It's been a number of years since I've tried a white pizza.
We'll get a white pizza and we'll get a pineapple pizza next time we're all together.
And if you don't like it, starve.
There we go. All right, next one.
There's a place down at the beach, Harpoon Hannah, right on the water, that has a really good crab pizza. And have you had that? Is that what you were talking about?
I have had that, yes, and I've gotten it locally now too. And
that's not
it's
an Alfredo sauce on that, is it?
No, it's not.
I've only ever got it once, but it was real good.
White garlic.
I should probably try that. I think I would enjoy
took you
that.
there, Jim, one time.
Yeah,
you didn't try it.
I did not get that.
That was after we ate like 2 hours ago a really big meal.
Also, in my defense, I didn't get the Iggy that was a good option. All right, next one. Least favorite movie genre. Ryan.
Musicals.
Okay. Mark.
I have to say horror.
Yeah. Matt.
Yeah.
It's not one that I dislike, but the one I watch the least would be musicals. I really don't go out of my way to see a lot of them, unless like I've heard from multiple people that it's a must watch.
Yeah, I mean, it's, if you know me, it's scary movies. Like I've watched very few. Scary.
I just put up the Harpoon Hannah menu. It is Alfredo based. Their crab pizza.
Seriously?
Alfredo tomato, oregano, lump crab, Old Bay, and cheddar jack cheese.
Interesting.
Nice.
Old Bay.
However, they did add crab cake egg rolls, which is zesty orange and boom boom sauce to dip them in.
Oh,
Ooh.
Which
dang.
sounds real good.
Yeah.
Jim, I think you got the boom boom shrimp there the last time we went.
I did.
I think that's what you got.
Yeah, if there's a place that has like a bang bang shrimp or a copy of the bonefish bang bang shrimp, I will try it more
They
times
also
than
added
not.
fried shrimp dumplings.
That also sounds very
I
tasty.
just got to get to the beach again.
I was gonna say, and then got to make a trek out there.
Yeah, it's one of the places we've been creating a list of places we want to eat when we're down for
Hannah's is good.
our week. That is one of the places we want to go to. All right, next one. Least favorite app that is currently on your phone.
That's a good question. I don't know. The Burger King app, because it's fucking useless.
I know mine.
Mark.
I'd say my AT&T app because I hate AT&T's phone bill.
Why do you have them?
Well, I've been
Because Ryan Reynolds sold Mint.
I don't want to get Mint Mobile. I had AT&T since before it was AT&T when it was Cellular One.
I mean, you could go to Verizon or T-Mobile.
Oh, so you were Cellular One, then AT&T, then Singular, then AT&T again?
Yeah, whatever. Yep, I had Singular. I had AT&T. Well, yeah, however that went. Yes, I had Cellular One.
I was AT&T and then Nextel and then went back to AT&T.
I had Verizon. Verizon was my first phone, and then I've had AT&T probably, I'd say probably close to 15 years.
Is Nextel still a thing?
No, they were bought out by Sprint.
Who was then
Okay,
bought
that's
by AT&T, right?
AT&T. So
okay.
I've technically always had AT&T. My least favorite is the Ticketmaster app because fuck their fees.
Yeah, that's a good call.
That's a close second for me.
Yeah, that's
That's a good call. Such a necessary evil, though.
yeah. I don't necessarily hate the Ticketmaster app because it functions pretty easily. But yeah, I mean, I hate Ticketmaster.
Just thinking about those fees I had to pay for those Aerosmith tickets the other day.
Oof,
I can't wait
Boiled
though.
my blood.
oof,
I can't believe you spent that much.
Well, it'll be worth it.
brutal.
I can't wait to see the song set.
Mine that I hate the most, or my least favorite, is the Cash App, because there is one person in my golf group that will use the Cash App. Doesn't have PayPal, doesn't have Venmo. So like if somebody buys the pays for the tee time, the only way he can pay you is the Cash App. So it takes up space. Not that I'm like running out of space on my phone, but it sits there to get used like 2 times a year.
I refuse to get Cash App.
Yeah,
Someone's like, "Oh, I only have Cash App." It's like, all right, well then,
you know what? Just
give me cash.
yeah, you know what? Just don't.
I'll write you a check.
You know what? Just don't. I'll just eat the
It's
cost.
on me.
I'll just eat the cost. Forget it. Least favorite current pro wrestler.
Boy, that's tough. I don't know if she's my least favorite. She's just never done anything for me. And that's Big Tamina.
Okay.
I never got it.
All right.
So
Mark.
she's Jimmy's daughter, Ryan.
Jimmy Uso's daughter.
Correct. She's little Jimmy.
Oh, I didn't know
Jimmy.
that.
She's all grown up.
Are we
that
damn?
R-Truth used to come out with.
Oh shit! I
That's
didn't
right.
know that.
Little Jimmy.
Did she transition? Good for her. Living her true life.
There we go.
Absolutely.
Good for her.
Nothing wrong with that. Man, least favorite.
Did I miss that? Did you say
You
it?
sure did.
Yeah, there was a C bomb there.
Ah,
I said right around 19 minutes and 50 seconds.
you can't be
I
saying
think
that.
your
Snoopy.
timer is off because mine only shows 18 minutes.
Mine's is around 20. Mine's at like 20 right now.
I'm at 20:09.
Yeah, I'm at like
Mine's at
2019.
18:37.
That's all right.
Yeah.
I'll,
We're living in the
24.
future. All right, so I said the C word twice, apparently.
yes, you
I'm
did.
sorry, Jim.
Old Snoop.
I will not say it anymore.
I appreciate that. Mark, who is your least favorite wrestler currently?
Yeah, so currently probably Braun Strowman, even though Sheamus is up there. But I don't give a hoot about Braun.
Matt, how about you?
Yeah, Sheamus did used to be my least favorite. He's kind of grown on me, probably ever since he was in the Ninja Turtles movie. So I would say my least favorite is probably that Lacey Evans.
Oh, oh,
Oh boy.
where Jim's gonna be busy.
Always.
Isn't that like an acceptable word in the UK?
Yeah,
Yeah,
or
but
is
we're
that
not
twat?
in the UK though.
Is it that you can't say over there?
I
You
don't
can say
know.
over there, but not here.
I'm not sure.
Even a bad one?
I'm not sure.
it's not as bad,
Oh, okay.
but it's.
Jim, would it be nicer for us to say on this show,
I mean, I don't.
or
I
should we
don't
just not
I mean,
say
if we're
either?
probably using it in the same manner.
yeah, I don't think. I don't really think you should say either.
What if I say in like an accent, like Jim Jeffries?
No, I don't. I don't.
Let me
think...
hear it. Let me hear the accent.
Well, he also says a lot, and he's okay with it.
Oh my god.
Say it with
I
the
mean, you
accent,
don't have to
please.
just edit out the word by itself, do you?
I mean,
What word?
I think it makes it funnier that way.
Oh, we're
Ah.
doing this for comedic relief?
I mean, we might as well, I suppose.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I get it when you edit it out when we're talking specifically about that Lacey Evans.
Because you're specifically calling somebody a
Right. But if you're just saying the word freely, I don't think that that's as bad.
Oh,
Like,
I hear what you're saying.
I
Like, if
don't.
we're using it as a term to talk down on someone because, like if Sheamus is acting like a but if we're just saying the word,
I
fair game.
I don't know. I mean, I know we let one slip that week that I had to go
Oh,
boom boom.
Tim let one slip.
Tim
and
let
you had
one
to shit
slip.
your pants.
When I almost Tim let one slip.
Mark, what's your opinion?
Of the word.
Yeah, that word.
I actually just really want to hear Mark say it, especially with Tim not here, because I want Tim to miss that moment.
Tim will listen back and hear it
Tim would be upset.
censored and be upset.
I should just censor when Mark censored himself, so Tim thinks that he says.
Well, now
That'd be
he'll probably know
hilarious.
because we said he didn't.
Well, that's true.
Shit.
Maybe he did say it though,
I could have
and we're just playing a game, and Tim's never gonna know.
That's true.
tried to play the game.
Serves him right for not being here.
But yeah,
Where
I
is
don't know.
Tim? I forgot about Tim.
He said he had to. He
Yeah,
said he
that's-
was gonna miss the start of Tuesday.
Oh, he's out listening to the new Marcus Kane album.
He is.
Marcus
big
King.
Marcus King
King, I
fan.
he
think.
couldn't wait.
He's a big fan of Malcolm King.
Mine. You know what? Fucking. Honestly, the fucking Viking Raiders. Like War Machine was great. The Viking Raiders, I couldn't give a shit about them at all. Like, I don't know if it's because the WWE's fumbled them, and they once they got to the main roster, it just nothing. But yeah, I couldn't care less.
You can hear that they've fallen down because we used to have sound effects when somebody said Viking Raiders and nobody played them this
Well,
week.
that's true.
They've definitely fallen down.
Wait, where's?
It's too late, Jim.
The, what the hell it is?
Hey, the Bears won.
The Bears
The
won.
Bears.
The Bears won.
That was last week.
A few days ago, Ryan.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
shoot,
won
that
on
was.
Thursday evening.
Oh my gosh.
The
No.
Bears.
Now,
Here I am.
Jim, do the price of the playoff tickets go up each round for the Bears?
They probably will, but I imagine for the second round that they're probably going to run a special. So for the game that Old Smoke and I went to, they ran a special pre-sale where they were at half price.
Oh.
So I imagine they'll probably do that for the second round as well. But they generally go up, and it's not much. It's a couple of bucks. But then again, Ticketmaster fees, so
Right.
those will probably be even worse. So, but yeah, they don't. Honestly, when I looked at ticket prices around the AHL for the round the Bears were in, Hershey was on the lower end, ticket price wise, which was actually really surprising when you think about the Hershey company.
Yeah, don't say that too loud, Big Jim.
Yeah, look at somebody else.
They're listening.
Somebody else snipe me from outside of Studio L here. All right, next one. Least favorite song from your favorite band, and if not obvious, what is the band?
Wake Me Up Before September Ends.
That's a good answer for Green Day. Definitely.
Overplayed, never cared for it.
Yeah. It would have been fine if radio and TV wouldn't have beaten it at literal hell.
That whole album got beat to shit.
It did. Mark, how about you?
Well, there's a lot of talk about this Aerosmith, and I'm a big Aerosmith fan. But I'll tell you what, probably one of their biggest hits, I Don't Want to Miss a Thing. I don't care for it.
That's not your favorite band, Mark. Your favorite performer is Weird Al.
All right, that's true. Weird Al.
What's your least favorite parody by Weird Al?
Probably Amish Paradise. It's just been overplayed. Just so
Wow.
bad.
Interesting.
Overplayed. And, yeah, probably Amish
But
Paradise.
when I Don't Want to Miss a Thing came out, there was like that and Torn by Natalie Imbruglia that was just played every
Yep.
other song
Everywhere.
all
one
the
of
time.
those songs is phenomenal. And then there's the
Torn,
Aerosmith
absolutely.
song. Yeah.
Torn is a cover. Did you know that? It's a cover
It
song.
is.
I did know that. I only learned that though within the last maybe like 2 years. I did not know that for a while. Yeah, Don't Want to Miss a Thing got beaten to hell. Every middle school dance ever.
I enjoy the song today because it's not played every 15 minutes.
Right, yeah, I hear it now randomly, and it's fine.
It's all right.
Matt, how about
There's
you?
an Incubus song called I Miss You from their, I guess technically their third album, and I just absolutely hate it.
Have you ever been attacked by an incubus?
I have not. Thankfully. Now you've jinxed me, Mark.
And way to go,
Thanks.
Mark. Now when it happens, the blood's on
You don't
your
even know how
hands.
this works.
You wouldn't have a choice.
Mine is Kiss, Rock and Roll All Night.
Oh,
Again, beaten to death. It's
I thought you were going to say Beth.
no, I like Beth. But yeah, yes, Mark.
Yeah, Beth's not bad. Beth was a good girl.
Beth, she was a nice girl. She's still a nice girl. Big Jim, if this Aerosmith farewell tour is going to run 30 years like the Kiss farewell tour,
Possibly. And look,
I'm actually almost as equally excited to see the Black Crows as I am to see Aerosmith.
when I told Mrs. Big Jim about the Aerosmith show, she was like, "Oh, cool, we'll go see the Black Crows and then leave during Aerosmith." But Tim, welcome.
Hey.
How?
So we are doing least favorites. Okay.
Okay.
So we're doing least favorites. We are currently on least favorite song by your favorite band.
Everything off of 72 seasons.
I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming.
If I had to pick one song off of that album, because I actually listened to it.
Did you?
Oh, you fool.
Well, let me rephrase. I
that
got
why
to
you were
track
late?
9. I got to track 9. No, I was late because I had to do a good deed for a roommate.
You're a sweet boy.
I know.
You could have just lied about it and
Good
said,
boy.
"Yeah, your ears were still bleeding."
No. I'm gonna say "Screaming Suicide." That is a god awful song.
All right.
Now, before that, what would have been your least favorite Metallica song?
One.
No, I like One.
I love One.
I hated that. I went and listened to it because you all scoffed when I said One by Metallica versus One by U2, and it was rough.
That's so good.
Rough.
Watch the video, get pulled in. Oh,
I don't know. That's tough to say. I would have to
would it be
think
something
of.
from Refuel
Reload.
You mean Reload?
or Refuel?
I like Load and Reload.
Okay.
I
I just feel like
It would
Memory
either-
Remains pops up here a lot.
love Memory Remains.
Okay.
Yeah.
Something off of
I mean-
Saint Anger?
I kind of like Saint Anger too.
I-
I think it's pretty much. I bet it's something off Kill 'Em All. I really did not like Kill 'Em All.
What about that
That's
song
that's
Marcus
very
King covered?
that's very thrashy. Very thrashy. If you're not into
Yeah,
that, like
it doesn't feel like Metallica. That like.
yeah, it was. I mean,
so it's such original Metallica.
yeah.
Like I don't like Garage Inc. either.
Oh, the covers album. Yeah,
Yeah, because it's all it's very much all thrash.
yeah. Cool. All right. Next one. Least favorite potato chip flavor.
Oh, I can't wait to piss everybody off with this one.
I really don't enjoy crab flavored or like Old Bay flavored chips at all.
Okay.
Love crab, not a big fan of Old Bay spice.
Old
I know it's
Bay.
important of it, but I just want a chip. Doesn't do it.
All right. Mark.
You know, this just the other night I discovered this. My loving son had a sack of potato chips sitting in the kitchen, and I grabbed the sack, my son's sack of potatoes.
You grabbed your son's sack.
Jesus.
Be very careful about
Come
what you
on
say.
now.
My son's sack of potato chips,
Sack of
Yeah.
potatoes. Yep.
and I was going to settle in my favorite easy chair and enjoy some potato chips. And I looked, and it said ketchup flavor. Well, I couldn't get that all out of my hands fast enough.
Oh, that's right. You're a condiment hater.
Oh, I almost put one of them in my mouth, but I didn't.
That's one of my favorite chips.
I love ketchup chips, man.
Oh,
And here's the thing: the ketchup chips here are garbage compared to the ones in Canada.
Canada.
The Canadian ketchup chips are
And the
so
full dressed chips.
So, Tim, you like all dressed. Aldi,
All dressed, yeah.
Aldi right now has their seasonal has all dressed chips, and they are fantastic.
See ya.
Ryan's out. Matt, your least favorite potato chip flavor?
Mine was also the ketchup, but since Mark said it and I can't now, as much as I like barbecue chips, the Pringles Texas barbecue
Ooh, okay.
was tough.
Yeah, wasn't a fan. Wasn't a fan of those. Tim, what is your one that is going to make everybody angry?
Well, I get to tie for 3.
well,
So, I hate salt and vinegar chips.
I knew he was going to say that.
I hate sour cream and onion
Oh,
chips.
come on.
And I hate Cool Ranch Doritos.
What?
All 3 can go to hell.
Come on. Brutal.
Did you ever have, like-
Same effing trip.
Who hurt you as a kid?
No one. I just ate all the good stuff.
My
Tim, did you ever have
And,
like
and then
fresh,
again, what now?
Did you ever have like fresh Zerby's salt and vinegar chips?
No, I hate vinegar.
love Zerbies.
Man, the Zerby's salt and
Tuesday and
vinegar.
Roots. We gotta go get some today.
We should. I
Should.
was there earlier.
Do they have the extra dark Zerbies over at
Yeah. Oh, sure.
I love
Marty
the-
has them.
love
There's
them.
nothing extra dark in Lancaster County.
My least favorite chip flavor is the dill pickle. The dill pickle. Those are disgusting.
Never tried it. Never would.
Yeah, don't.
Dill pickles.
You're okay with it. Your least favorite fast food restaurant?
I just don't eat there enough. Wendy's.
Don't you go there for breakfast every Friday?
I haven't done that in a while.
Really?
Yeah, no, it's been a while. I've been watching my figure.
Proud of you. I bet you go there 3 days ago.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Mark, your least favorite. Now, look, if you even bring up that Burger King along what road is that?
Cloverleaf Road. That's exactly what I was.
I'm just looking for the chain as a whole, not a specific location.
Okay. Oh, boy. Let's see. Least favorite.
Well, I'd go Burger King because that one on Cloverleaf Road.
I know I'd probably still go Burger King because that one on Cloverleaf Road.
That's fair.
That's fair.
I really hate it.
Have
Yeah,
you
they
been
probably
Have you
are
been to
my
any Burger King since that day?
I could not tell you the last time I was at a Burger King.
Huh. All right, Matt.
I just don't eat here at all. So even though I love their curly fries, I would say Arby's.
That makes sense. Now, when they have their fish sandwich, do you ever go there?
Rarely, but
Grab
again,
that?
it's a seasonal one.
Yeah.
And I can buy the curly fries at the grocery store. It's not the same, but
It's
close
passable.
enough.
It's passable.
What if Bill served them to you? Would it be the same?
it would
Bill
probably be
Simpler?
worse.
Tim.
I'd probably have to say Burger King.
Okay. I would probably go, and it's purely because there's now only one in Lancaster County that I can even think of is the Long John Silver's. Like, I mean, the Hush Puppies are fantastic, but I couldn't tell you besides the Hush Puppies we had at Matt's house on WrestleMania Day, the last time before that I had Long John Silver's. Yes, Ryan.
See,
I was at the Pretzel Hut last week. They sell Hush Puppies there.
Really? Good to know.
See, I think there's a difference though between like don't go because of ease of accessibility or don't go because you actively avoid it.
I don't know if there's one that I actively avoid. If I'm being,
Because like if I
I
have
don't
the
think anybody's
opportunity,
going to Long John Silver's though, being like, "Oh, I want fast food fish."
I do know somebody who does love their planks.
really,
Who? Name
Yeah.
that person.
put him on blast.
His name is Joe Sposto. He's the podfather of the soon-to-be-named network.
All right, there you go.
They have a shirt on TeePublic about fish math, specifically for Long John Silver's.
Man loves his fish.
But like, we have a plethora of fast food places around here. So I have like the pick of the litter, and literally the last place I think to go is Burger King.
So I guess mine would
The only
probably be Wendy's then.
Like the only time I go to Burger King is like, I've had McDonald's 3 times this week. Maybe I should do maybe I should do a different burger.
It's the chicken fries for me.
The chicken fries are really good. I was literally just
I want
talking
chicken
about them.
fries.
Dude,
Wendy's doesn't offer that. I'm never like, "Oh, I want a Dave's double."
I mean, Dave's Double
get a
is pretty
Baconator 'cause
solid,
I'm an
actually.
See, I've never been a Baconator guy, so
Last time, a couple weeks ago, I had the chicken fries from the Burger King in Ephrata, and they were so fucking dry. It was
yeah, you
They're
get a
what?
batch of chicken fries that sat for a while, you're fucked.
It's dry.
like
Sweet dry.
horrible. Like
Yeah,
dipping them
terrible.
in sauce. Like I think they got drier somehow. Like it was the dumbest thing I've ever had. See, I would probably go Wendy's. Like I can't tell you the last time I sought out Wendy's. I'll put it that way. Least favorite board game, Ryan.
I love board games. I really do. I'm going to say, of all of them, the Game of Life.
Okay.
I hate that game.
Okay.
Ah,
Mark.
Make me marry, land on a spot, and get a kid. Fuck that.
Come on, that's too much, Smokey.
just a game, Ryan.
Okay, fuck them kids.
It's not
It's
real,
like a
Ryan.
shotgun wedding.
They love you, all of them.
Nope. They don't
In
even
your
have a
little
fucking
minivan.
option along your way to abort. Nope. Not even
Oh.
real. Game's real
Come
in
on,
Texas.
Smoke.
Mark.
Come on, Smoke.
Come on, Smoke.
All right, I changed my mind. Guess who then for Mark?
I'd probably backgammon.
Okay.
The damn thing that was always on the back of every checkerboard I've ever had as a kid. I still don't know how to play it.
Matt.
I am going to go with Mousetrap.
Oh,
That was a pain in
shit.
the
I
neck to
forgot
play.
about Mousetrap.
Too long to just set everything up.
Yeah.
And then it not fucking work.
Right.
Yeah, a little
Yep.
bit. And it stops halfway down. You mother effer. Tim.
I will say either. Watch, I'll pick one. Candyland.
Okay.
Candyland was close for me too.
That's just Sweet Shoots and Ladders.
Right.
Guys,
It's
I hate
also on
shoots
my
and
list.
ladders. Yeah, like that's what I was gonna say. It's a tie between Candyland and shoots and ladders. Like the source.
Dude, I'll go Monopoly. Like, it
Oh
just
my god, you're so
fucking
vanilla.
takes too long. I don't want to sit there and fucking.
It only takes too long when you're fucking around.
Well, apparently
Play
I've never
Monopoly
played
the
it.
right way. You could be done in an
In
hour.
2 hours or less.
Oh,
So we're
no.
gonna show ruthless aggression.
Yeah, you
You
have
wanna
to
see
take
a-
joy in seeing the light drain from your friend's eyes as you
You've got to do it.
like stick your hand out as they pay you rent on your double hotel.
Here's what fucks around and draws games of Monopoly out is people making deals. I'll let you
Yeah.
land free on here twice if you
can't be
trade
doing
me
that.
that. Like, no. How about full rent? Rent's due. Light's got to stay paid. Pay
Well,
me.
see, that's the problem. Apparently,
$375.
I've always played with people who just fuck around and they don't.
Yeah,
Fuck
you need
house
to-
rules. You got to follow the rules as they're written.
Oof.
Yeah, absolutely. Start that bidding war if someone lands on a space and they don't want it or can't afford it.
It's going to auction. That
Yep.
goes to
Gotta go to
auction.
it's got to go to
And that's
auction.
where you
That's
start
it.
undercutting, or you make someone pay $800 for a $400 property.
Because
Connecticut.
they need the monopoly.
That's
you
happened.
go.
Yep. You hold them hostage.
All right, next one. Least favorite TV game show.
This one.
Okay.
Match game.
Oh, you son of a. You
I
take
feel
that
the same
back.
way.
Now, Mark, are you mad because he said that, or are you mad because you can't pick it because of draft style?
No, I love the match. I'm talking about the one with Gene Rayburn. Any other version you can take and shove up your you. You leave Gene Rayburn alone.
Mark, what is your least favorite TV game show?
I hate the Newlywed Game, and I hate any new version
Killing
of.
me.
Oh man, Mark.
I hate any new version of the. What's that? Let's Make a Deal. Whatever that. I can't stand that any version other than Monty
Stop
Hall.
saying picks, please.
Yeah, man. Hey, you took
With
three.
Wayne Brady? You don't want
Yeah,
Let's
Tom
Make a
Brady,
Deal
I
with
hate
Wayne
it.
Brady?
With Tom Brady, I hate it.
I would also
Right.
hate Let's Make a Deal with Tom Brady. That would be
I would
god-awful.
watch the shit out of Tom. Let's Make a Deal
Yeah,
with
you
Tom
would.
Brady.
I'd sit in silence before I watch that.
No, you wouldn't.
No, I would love to see you
Absolutely
try
would
to
not.
sit in silence, Mark.
Sit in silence.
I would love to. I would love to see the inner turmoil of you trying to sit in silence. Matt, what about you?
Press your luck and all subsequent whammy spin-offs.
Oh, that hurts.
There's literally my heart's literally broken. What if I took back my chip take? Would you all change your minds?
Pressure Luck was fine, but Whammy suck.
Whammy does suck.
Whammy was going to be my answer.
Whammy's garbage. For me, it's Let's Make a Deal.
Okay.
The one with
Like,
Tom
what's
Brady?
the game? What's the game of Let's Make a Deal?
The game
You dress up funny. You dress up funny, and it's like, pick. Here's the box, or take what's behind door 2. No, there's no game. It's just all luck.
It's just luck.
There's
yeah.
no. There's no game. There's no game.
You know what? I'll take back my pick since it upset so many, and I will change it to Double Dare and Family Double Dare.
Oh my God!
Oh, no! Come on.
Come
Some
on,
people
let
just
Mark
like to
Summers
watch
alone.
the world burn.
Like I love game
There are
shows.
so many better game shows on Nickelodeon than the Double Dare franchise.
Nick
What about Finders
Arcade.
Keepers?
Nick Arcade.
Figure it out.
Figure It
Finders
Out was
Keepers was
fantastic. Guts and Global Guts, wonderful.
Guts
was
Legends
great.
of the Hidden Temple.
Yeah,
Legends of the Hidden
Fucking
Temple.
love Double Dare, man.
See,
Those
Double
were so
Dare to me
good.
was the weakest of the whole lineup
loved
of
it.
Nickelodeon.
It was the
Like
game
that-
go.
shows.
It was the original.
It
I
was
feel
the
like that's why I
breakout.
can't have Paramount Network because I would just watch old Nickelodeon all the time.
Oh, we
it's
have
tough.
Paramount Plus. I forgot that we can watch all those.
I think that's the Nickelodeon one, right? Like that's
Yeah.
all the
I
Nick
need
shows.
to steal my mom and stepdad's password to Paramount Plus. I mean, I would go Whammy. Like I always liked the original Press Your Luck and the current version with Elizabeth Banks, but Whammy sucked.
Respectfully.
Oh,
Respectfully, Elizabeth Banks.
horrendous.
Respectfully, yeah. Whammy was
Did
so
you
dumb.
know?
Hollywood
Peter Tomorrow-
Squares.
Oh, Hollywood Squares
come
sucked.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Gilbert
The old-
Gottfried for the
old
block,
version.
please.
you fool!
The only good part from Hollywood
Where's
Squares
Valanche for the block?
is it got us Holly Weird Squares on the Howard Stern show. That's the only.
Holly weird.
I loved Hollywood
Ever-
Squares.
Tim, did you ever watch the match game Hollywood Squares Hour where Gene Rayburn would host the match game and Bowser from Sean on I would host Hollywood Squares?
No, if I missed that one.
God, that sounds terrible.
I'm not. But here's the thing: he wasn't Bowser.
my-
He was John Bauman. He was his real name.
That's horrible.
Sounds awful.
That's my new least favorite, Jim.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
There it is. Did you guys ever? Are any of you guys actually like dyed in the wool game showmen?
Oh, I
What
love
do you
Gene
mean?
What do you mean?
Like,
Sorry.
do you love game shows like,
Yes.
on TV?
I don't love anything.
I do, Tim. I
Have
watch
you
them
met
all the
Ryan?
time.
Right. I mean, he loves
I do
himself,
things
and
out
that's
of
only
commitment. And that's
selectively.
about it.
I love Price is Right. I love
Do any of you guys remember when they turned Scrabble into a game show?
Yes.
Lingo?
Yeah.
Chuck
Yes.
Woolery?
Lingo.
Yeah, Chuck Woolery.
Scrabble. It was actual
Yep.
Scrabble.
Oh, I
with
don't know
Chuck
that I've ever
Woolery.
seen
Yeah, I
Scrabble the
remember that.
TV show.
Yeah.
It was so good.
I loved
I wish they
Lingo.
put
I loved
that on
Lingo with
somewhere.
Chuck Woolery before he became a fucking psychopath.
Oh my god!
Scrabble was
His-
so good.
His
They pulled
Naturally
Kyle.
Stoned TV show.
Fucking Supermarket Sweep. I loved
Oh,
both
Fantastic
And,
show.
I
Shop
hate
Till
that
You
anymore.
Drop.
Dude,
Shop Till You
Supermarket
Drop.
Shop Till You
Sweep,
Drop
that
was
was
good.
the old version and the new version with Leslie Jones.
I didn't know there was a new version.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been out the last couple summers.
Oh
yeah,
shit!
Shop Till You Drop was fun. That's not
Shop
one
Till You
anymore
Drop
either.
was good. All right, we'll do one more. We'll do one more of these, and then we'll have one other thing because I still have a bunch. In here. We'll tackle this again next week. Least favorite wrestling T-shirt. Could be now, could be ever, however you want to interpret.
I don't know. I'd have to look at a few real quick. I'm gonna
look it
pass.
up.
All right, I got
Give us a minute to research.
Yeah, Mark, do you know yours?
I got. You know what? If you go back to like the mid '80s, almost any of those shirts had a picture of the wrestler on it. So you had a picture of like the Killer Bees or Junkyard Dog. It was just really weird.
Okay.
So let me think. What I hated.
Oh, I got mine.
Matt, what is yours, Matt?
The $9.99 WWE Network
Oh.
T-shirt.
Oh, that was so bad.
I love hated that shirt because I had
I
it.
think I still have it. Actually,
I
in my
would believe that
closet.
you do.
I have to find it.
Yeah, I had that. I wore, but yeah, it ended up being a work shirt pretty quick because like it just felt weird wearing a shirt in public with
That's
$9.99.
$9.99.
People looking at you like, what the fuck
How
does that mean?
dumb. It's so damn dumb.
It's so stupid. Tim, do you have yours yet? I have a couple that I have.
I have one.
Jim, is one of yours the Sasha Banks legit boss one that was like an
Yeah, just the one that I bought. That the rectangle like was the size of my nipple. Like it was just the. It's so
Now, for the listeners at home, Jim does have larger than normal nipples, but still, that was a very small.
But yeah,
graphic.
but when you have a logo that larger than normal but small on a big man's body, no. So there was actually it was there's a couple, but there's a Brodus Clay shirt, orange
Yeah,
with
sounds
like
about
the chain with like the big disco ball, and then it had the Stegosaurus like tail thing on the back. That was horrible. But there was a TNA one, an AJ Styles one, and it was like a white paint drip with like
it's
big
cum shirt.
Yeah, the cum shirt, the big block AJ on the front and Styles on the back, and it was horrible. But Ryan, you said you had yours?
Yeah, it's not one that I've owned, but the Becky Lynch Last Kicker shirt, that was in like plaid was an awful shirt.
I had that shirt.
Because I mean, you were not really into
I've
that.
never been a big
Becky
Becky
Lynch.
Lynch fan. No.
Yeah, nobody's perfect.
The Jack Swagger hand across your chest shirt.
That one.
Oh, I
The
love
red, white,
those.
and
I had
blue
the black one and the blue and red
I had
one.
the black and
The black
white
one was fine, but the red and white and blue one was
The problem
tough.
with the red, white, and
That
blue
was
one is like the printing for the red. You might as well have been wearing a fucking bulletproof vest. It was that heavy.
Oh, they printed everything and then the red
Like
on
the
top.
the red on the shirt it was like a nickel thick, man. It was
like an actual arm wrestler.
yeah, it was horrible. If it would like weigh you down, and then you would, but like for me, because again I'm fat, so like I would sweat. I would sweat where the fucking printing was because it was so heavy. Same with the remember the John Cena one that looked like the PBR can.
Mm-hmm.
That
Yes.
the printing on that, like you might as well have been wearing. Like you might as well have if people could have broke their ribs and instead of wearing like the body brace, they would have just given them that John Cena shirt.
I got one.
All right, Tim, what's yours?
And it's going to piss everybody off when I show it.
Oh man,
Ladies and gentlemen, for your consideration,
why do you keep doing this?
out of nowhere.
Oh.
Oh,
I still love wearing that one to this day because Ryan got so mad at the out of
So
nowhere.
fucking dumb.
Out of nowhere.
Ryan also got really mad at the "You Can't See Knee" shirt
Yep.
when it first came
Yeah,
out.
that was
Yep,
dumb.
he
I
sure
love
did.
that shirt.
Now, Tim, can you think of one of like a regular? Because like I mean that's a special. It's like a holiday shirt. I don't even know if they ever had those like on air.
Yeah, I definitely have one that's in regular rotation
That one was so
That-
bad.
that I hated.
Blue pants.
The
blue
Carlito
pants.
"Do You Spit or Swallow" shirt.
oh, so bad.
I remember there
Yeah,
was
Matt
I
a
hate
happens
that
to
one,
know
too.
he spits.
yeah Matt yep. There was a Rikishi one back in the day that said back that ass up, and it had his fucking cottage cheese ass on the back of the shirt.
Why?
There's the APA shirt that said that APA stood for always pounding ass.
Oh,
Actual shirt.
Every AEW shirt is my least favorite.
Pin me, War Daddy.
Pin Me War Daddy's pretty bad.
The Britt Baker domestic violence.
Holy
shirt she has
hell.
out right now.
Okay, yeah,
yeah,
let's close on that because like how
Who's
bad was
wearing
that
in
shirt?
public?
I'm not like most.
Shut up, Ryan. You have that shirt.
I had
Smokey got
two.
that for Christmas.
I'm not like most, and then one that says I'm not like most girls.
So
Both those in a 4XL. Thanks, boys.
You're welcome.
You should wear that to the beach.
I wore it to Roots once. They were like, "That's right."
That checks out.
So the Britt Baker shirt is a direct like ripoff of
The Becky Lynch one.
the Becky Lynch mugshot shirt.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Except she's not holding the
placard.
sign, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
like,
it's Brit.
here-
It's literally just Brit's face with a black eye
With a black
yeah, it's
eye.
Britt's face with a
and
black
the
eye.
tiniest
This is-
AEW logo in the bottom corner.
This is the mugshot.
Right, and you can see
And
the
even
sign.
then, you can barely
Yeah.
see.
Yeah, but yeah,
she's
it's
against
more
the brick
mugshot
wall.
than it is black eye.
Yeah.
I actually never really knew she had a black eye in that picture.
Neither did I,
Me
if we're
neither.
being honest about it.
Because
I
Vince
did because
McMahon
Mark-
parodied that, didn't he?
Bought me that shirt.
Oh, that's right. They did a Vince McMahon one. I forgot about that.
Yeah, this just looks like the abusive boyfriend wearing his beaten
Yeah.
girlfriend on his
Yeah,
shirt.
that's not.
That's tough
fair.
to just wear out in public.
Oh yeah, like and
Bad idea.
And then yeah, I remember she was tweeting out like all these ones of like bloody Brian Danielson and bloody MJF and like all these shirts are cool and I'm like none of those are cool actually. Like or like yeah, so she was the Scissor Me shirt. I'm not wearing a Scissor Me shirt in public. Like
Why not? I have.
I believe that.
I don't know why the Orange Cassidy.
Yeah,
one's on
I don't.
there.
Yeah, I don't get. Like, is it just because it was a
Missing-
portrait?
Missing the mark with why people have a problem with it.
So Britt Baker she actually went to Twitter and really started tweeting out her feelings. Like a person responded, but out of context, this is a weird shirt. And she goes, that's insane that there's weird out of context pro wrestling shirts like the MJF CM Punk blood spatter shirt.
That one also awkward.
Yep.
The Scissor Me shirt.
Very awkward.
Yeah.
The Orange Cassidy's picture on
To me,
a shirt.
I would look at that and think it's like a punk rock shirt.
I
Yeah.
would
Yeah,
think
what's wrong
it's an
with that
awkward
one?
shirt, but it's not a shirt of somebody that's been abused.
Right. Like
Right.
You,
right.
Britt Baker had a great role model shirt where she was bloodied in the wrestling ring.
yeah.
That's an okay shirt. It's a wrestling.
Right, because there's a wrestling ring. You know it's a wrestling ring.
Like there's also
Oh yeah, the Redeem D's nuts.
This it looked like she
shirt.
was taken in a fucking hallway.
Yeah, like
Bad.
nothing about that shirt said pro wrestling. That literally just looks like an abused woman's shirt. Like that doesn't. I
Someone's abusing a fucking dog in the background.
That's all
yeah,
good
one
shit.
is
you guys remember this shirt?
the Thwith Cyborg. Yeah.
That's an odd shirt out of context. The $9.99 shirt's an odd shirt out of context, but nobody thought they were like promoting domestic violence.
There, at least with some of these shirts, there's a little bit of context in it. Like with the CM Punk shirt, it's a photo with a wrestler and another wrestler, but the other wrestler was a kid, and they were in a feud. Like Becky Lynch, she was arrested, so they had to take her picture.
Yeah, and I mean the Becky Lynch one
Like-
out of context is also a little strange. But yeah, it doesn't like I think the issue that people took with it, and I don't think that people are wrong taking issue with it, is the fact that it is a in color picture of a woman with a black eye. Like
It's pretty crazy.
like in
It's
2023 now you go back to the Attitude Era. Like I don't know that anybody like really blinks at that shirt in 1998.
I don't
It's
think
even
we were
pretty
as
crazy
smart-
then too.
I don't
Probably.
think we were as smart and as like good as we are now. Like
We
I feel
weren't
like it was some things were just okay to joke about back in 1998.
Right. Like it was definitely a different world. I mean, you had the content of shows was very different. The shirts that you wore were very different. And yeah, I can't.
I wore a wrestling shirt this past weekend. I was down at the beach. I had to pick up my car. I ended up going out to a couple stores. Ended up at a BJ's wholesale club.
Mm-hmm.
I had 7 compliments or comments on my shirt, which never happens. Nobody says, "Hey, I like your shirt" to the fat guy. I wore my Ms. Dow stunt double shirt. and I get more comments on
Dude.
that fucking shirt every time I wear it than anything I've ever worn ever.
Yeah, that one would get a lot of comments. The stunt double shirt. Absolutely.
It just says
What
stunt
shirt?
double in the front. It's so simple.
Yeah, it's all
we
it
should have a
says.
stunt double 3CT shirt. We'd sell a shitload of them.
We probably should.
There's the other shirt that does very well, and it's kind of related, is the "Hello, I'm awesome" shirt.
Yeah.
Simple.
I wear that one, and yeah, that one gets reaction.
I wear the bright pink Dolph Ziggler stealing the show and stealing your girlfriend shirt as often as I can.
But yeah, like none of like even some of the like weird or like weird out of context shirts, like
Aren't that weird?
but again, they don't promote. Now you're gonna laugh at this. So a couple years ago, when Mrs. Big Jim and I went to Knoebels, I had one of my Triple H shirts on that was like, you know, the Iron Cross with like a skull on it.
So you fit right in.
Well, yeah, because like the one guy working at the one stand like thought it was some sort of like I guess some sort of like you know, alt-right sort of deal, because I forget he kind of said something to me and I was just like, the fuck is this guy talking? And
Say
then
something to you about the Brotherhood.
and I forget exactly what he said, but like I looked down
We the people, brother.
and I was like, oh boy, and I was like, well, that's the last time I'm wearing that freak shirt. I'll tell you that much.
Land of the free because of the brave, brother.
I'm like, whoa
I
boy.
had that Seth Rollins shirt. Looks like a stained glass window with the Rollins.
Oh, God.
Oh yeah, that
The
one.
Messiah shirt.
Yeah,
You wore that
the
to mass, didn't you?
I wore it to church. No, I didn't wear it to church. I wore it to trivia one night, and this guy comes over. I really like that shirt. I like that. It's very blasphemous. I thought, oh my god, it was.
You know, like Jesus didn't like put a patent out on stained glass.
I happen to know Jesus was a wrestling fan.
I had a shirt years ago.
God is a DJ.
It was Jesus in goalie pads, and it said Jesus saves.
Perfect.
Like he was making a save. But yeah,
Have you owned a shirt that you're ashamed of owning?
Probably a Triple H one.
Now at almost
My
40 years
Velveteen
old.
Dream
I was
shirt.
gonna say I have a Velveteen.
Yeah, I
Dream
never
and
got
a
one of
David
those.
Star one.
I have Velveteen
I
I have a
Dream.
David Starr shirt. Yeah.
I had 2 Alberto Del Rio shirts.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
had some
I had
ADR ones. I had ADR.
I had the Susan. Here's even. Is this a double negative, which makes it a positive? I had the Susan G. Komen or Alberto Del Rio shirt.
Oh,
Like the pink ones?
the pink one.
Yeah, I loved those pink shirts.
That was one of my first shirts I ever owned. I owned the Susan Coleman Dolph Ziggler shirt.
I owned the Susan Komen. I bought the Primetime Players Susan Komen shirt. I bought the Ziggler Komen, or not the Ziggler one. I bought the CM Punk Komen. I bought the Miz Komen, and I bought the Del Rio Komen.
Okay.
Because like pink, I love the color pink. I will wear pink for almost anything. Like if I have the opportunity, I'm wearing pink.
I have a pink golf
And-
polo I got last summer, and it's one of my favorites to wear.
Because it's fucking great.
I used to have a shirt that said, "I wish my lawn was emo so it would cut itself." I don't know if I would wear that today.
No, I don't think that one flies.
I think I'd say that at Knoebels when I'm commiserating
Oh, man, their
for
food is
being
so
there under
good.
duress.
Tim, for being a big guy, you would love their fucking food.
You love the food, and they have good entertainment up there.
You know what else? You know
They got
where
that
else I
guy
love
from
the
American
food?
Idol.
I also love the food at McDonald's, and that is literally down the road and around the corner, and it's right there. I don't have to go to some free amusement park. If the amusement park was any good, they'd charge you to get in.
That's not true.
That's not true. I know. Well,
At Hershey Park, they're going to charge you $25 to park your car. Knoebels, free.
free park.
Uh-huh.
That's a bad business model.
It's not.
Tells me they're very unserious.
Very unsafe. So let anybody in.
I there was a shirt I had, and
Where's
it's not
the
even.
candy shop at Knoebels?
What's
What?
that?
Where's the candy shop at Knoebels?
I think they have two. They have a fudge shop and
Yeah.
everything. It's
Yeah.
delicious
Oh, I would,
fudge.
eat,
Fudges
I
and
would
candy.
not eat fudge. From
If I
Knoebels.
asked for candy, and somebody handed me fudge, I'd be disappointed.
They sell other candies in the fudge store as well.
Well, you didn't say that. You said, "Well, they got the fudge store," so I assumed it's just fudge.
They also have a building shaped like a loaf of bread. You
They
guys
do.
don't even know
Yeah,
what
but-
you're missing.
But I can't eat it.
No.
Like, Hansel and Gretel could.
So what's the point of having a building shaped like a loaf of bread if I,
I
can't
actually
eat
don't
the
even
bread?
know what they sell out of the bread loaf.
Yeah, actually,
building.
I don't know what they sell out of that one.
Hopes and dreams.
But yeah, I had a couple of Alberto Del Rio shirts, and then there was one. It wasn't not problematic bad, but it was just horrible looking. Was the Mr. Anderson TNA shirt that was the microphone grill from crust to tip on the front, and it was just
Sounds about right.
it was real bad. It was real bad because like it was so the printing was so large, especially on my fat ass, that like I don't think anybody figured out that it was a microphone. Like it was awkward. It was a weird shirt. All right, boys, you got anything else for this week? God damn it.
Oh man,
You mother.
I was gonna say something very close to that.
We said it about 14 times before you came on.
Yeah, you're
Right, you missed
Okay.
the argument, Tim. We were debating if we just say the word by itself,
for fuck's sake.
is that okay, as opposed to when we're referring to a person as being
Like, C. Evans is like,
correct.
yeah, I don't know, because
And then
Jim
Mark
looks
just
legit
started
pissed
saying
off. I love it.
Mark just
Just
let-
don't do take 3, Jim, and just edit this whole show.
I have to. I think it's just me and Mike this week.
Really? And none of
third
us got the
canceled.
invite. None of us got invited to come.
That's
Hey.
one.
I mean, you're more than welcome, Ryan.
Now I got shit to do.
Too
No, you
late
fucking
now.
don't. Don't fucking
know-
lie to me.
he's got sleep to catch. I don't know if you're defining the word or if you're using it in like a exploratory sense. I think that might be fine. But it gets a little out of control when you start calling people the C word.
That's what we were saying. And then Ryan was debating if he could say instead.
I see that the C word is the gateway drug to the T word.
Oh,
Wait.
the T was worse?
T is worse than C?
I would say T is worse than C for me.
Ryan let T fly a lot.
I did not know that.
I mean,
See,
it's
I always
not.
thought
I
that.
think a
I
lot of
always
people-
thought that T.
a lot of
that-
people put C in front of T.
See, I thought C was like the one you don't say.
Yeah, I thought the
I mean,
T was
yeah,
fine.
it's a showstopper, but so is T.
Like
T for
we're
me
not
is-
we're not in England, Tim.
Are you looking
I know
up?
we're not. Look, do you want me to just say for the next 5 minutes so you don't have to edit?
Jim
Because
could
if
have
you want to
just
talk
hit
shit
stop
about me
on this
saying C and
episode
T,
anytime.
I mean, I could, but I
You could
mean,
have just hard stopped it at any time, Jim.
I certainly.
but you know
could
what I
have.
say? You know what I say about to take 3 boys, like just all of them just squandering you and leaving you out to dry?
What?
They're a bunch of
Oh,
Thanks
we are
for
really squandering your abilities, Jim.
thanks for tuning in this week.
What will it take
Step
for
in
us
to
to bring you back?
produce, and they're being real talky about it.
you've been squandered.
Harry this all day.
Thanks for tuning in. We will be back Thursday live, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Until then, stay safe, stay smart, go for the pin.